Well, folks, the crypto world just got a whole lot more interesting. President Biden decided to play goalie with a big ol' veto pen, blocking a major crypto bill from becoming law.
This isn't just some obscure legislation, we're talking about potential seismic shifts in how the US handles digital currencies.
Buckle up, because things are about to get bumpy. This veto is a major power move by the Biden administration. It throws a wrench into the gears of crypto regulation, leaving everyone wondering what's next. Investors are understandably nervous. The crypto market thrives on clarity, and right now, things are as clear as a glass of milk after you've dunked an Oreo in it.
This veto is a big deal, folks. It's a clear signal that the Biden administration isn't messing around when it comes to crypto. They're not going to just rubber stamp any bill that lands on the president's desk. They're taking a stand, and the whole world is watching.
So, what exactly did this bill say that made Biden whip out the veto pen? Senate Bill 121 was all about bringing some law and order to the Wild West of cryptocurrency. Think of it as trying to fit a bunch of rambunctious puppies into tiny sweaters. The bill wanted to create a whole new regulatory framework for digital assets. It aimed to establish clear rules for trading, taxing, and overall oversight of cryptocurrencies. Supporters argued it was high time to rein in the crypto cowboys and protect investors. They claimed it would prevent fraud, money laundering, and all sorts of financial shenanigans. Opponents, however, screamed bloody murder. They argued that the bill was way too restrictive, stifling innovation and scaring off investment. It was like trying to teach a goldfish to climb a tree, they argued, completely absurd and counterproductive. They claimed it would stifle the growth of a promising new technology and push crypto innovation to countries with friendlier regulations. Now, why did Biden decide to channel his inner Gandalf and yell, "You shall not pass," at this particular bill? Well, the official White House statement cited concerns about the bill's potential impact on both the crypto market and the U.S. economy. Basically, they argued that the bill was about as well thought out as a toddler trying to make a sandwich. Biden argued that the bill was too hasty and could stifle innovation. He also worried about the potential impact on financial privacy, suggesting the bill didn't strike the right balance between security and individual freedoms. It was like trying to play a delicate Mozart sonata on a banjo, according to some critics. The intentions might be good, but the execution was severely lacking. The veto sent shockwaves through the crypto community. Some praised Biden for pumping the brakes on a potentially disastrous piece of legislation. Others criticized him for what they saw as a lack of support for the burgeoning industry. It was like watching a tennis match where the ball kept bouncing back and forth, with no clear winner in sight. As you can imagine, the crypto community reacted to this veto with all the subtlety of a pack of raccoons discovering an unattended bag of marshmallows. Opinions are divided, to say the least. It's like watching a room full of people trying to solve a Rubik's Cube. Everyone's got an opinion, but nobody's quite sure what the hell they're doing. Some crypto enthusiasts are popping champagne corks, celebrating the veto as a victory for innovation. They see it as a sign that the Biden administration is willing to listen to the concerns of the crypto community and won't rush into heavy-handed regulation. They believe this will give the industry time to mature and develop responsibly without being choked by government interference. On the other hand, some investors are running for the hills, fearing the lack of clear regulations will create instability and volatility in the market. They argue that the veto only prolongs the uncertainty surrounding crypto, making it difficult for businesses to operate and for institutional investors to jump in with confidence. They believe that clear regulations are essential for the long-term health and stability of the crypto market. Okay, so we've heard from the crypto diehards and the Bitcoin bros. But what do the folks with fancy economics degrees and years of financial experience have to say about all this?
Well, as you might expect, the experts are just as divided as everyone else. It's like asking a group of cats to agree on the best way to catch a mouse. Good luck getting a straight answer.
Some financial analysts believe the veto could actually be a good thing in the long run. They argue that it gives the US time to learn from other countries' approaches to crypto regulation and craft a more thoughtful and effective framework. They believe that a more measured approach will ultimately lead to a stronger and more sustainable crypto ecosystem. However, other experts warn that the lack of clear regulations could push innovation and investment away from the US. They argue that businesses and investors crave certainty, and the current regulatory limbo could drive them to countries with more established crypto frameworks. They believe that the US risks falling behind in the global race to harness the potential of blockchain technology.
So, after all this drama, what's next for crypto in the land of the free and the home of the brave? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. The future of US crypto regulation is about as clear as a magic 8-ball after you've shaken it really, really hard.
One thing's for sure. This veto has kicked a hornet's nest of debate and discussion. Congress will likely revisit the issue of crypto regulation, but it's unclear what form that will take or when it might happen. It's like trying to predict the weather in a hurricane. Anything could happen. The Biden administration has signaled its openness to working with Congress on a more comprehensive and balanced approach to crypto regulation. However, it remains to be seen whether they can find common ground with lawmakers and bridge the divide between those who want to foster innovation and those who prioritize consumer protection.
Look, let's be real, crypto is here to stay. It's not just some fad that will disappear like Pogs or those jeans with way too many pockets. But how it fits into our existing financial system and how it's regulated is still very much up in the air. It's like trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. It's messy, it's complicated, and frankly, it's giving everyone a headache. The Biden veto is just one chapter in the ongoing saga of crypto regulation. This is a story that's still being written, and the ending is far from certain. One thing's for sure, it's going to be a wild ride. So buckle up, hold on tight, and try not to spill your drink.